Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Stan Bouckaert with Beaulieu of America. Stan, how you doing?
Doing well, thank you.
Good to be with you. I want to get into this big news that you announced yesterday that you were getting into the LVT business. Up to this point, Beaulieu's primarily been known as a major producer of carpet, so this is big news. But let's get into that in a minute. First, let's get the audience comfortable with who you are. You're actually the next generation, if you will, of leadership at Beaulieu of America. Let me just fill in what I know real quick and then ask you a couple of questions. You are the second son of Carl and Mika Bouckaert, and your older brother, Nicholas, has been focused on the commercial market, and you now have the role as Director of Hard Surfaces. Is that right?
That is correct.
Just to get more into detail with you, I know that your brother, I think, went to W&L University. You decided to go to the University of Georgia, so you're a Bulldog for undergrad. And then you went to Georgia Tech and studied. You got a master's in urban planning. So it sounded like maybe you were thinking about not getting into the family business. But you've second-guessed that, I'm thinking, because then you went on to more school and got an EMBA at Kennesaw State in family business. Is that right?
I'm actually still in the middle of that program as we speak. I graduated in May from this one.
And, you know, many people that aren't in this area may think, they hear Kennesaw State and think, well, that's some state university. But it's a highly accredited business school. It's one of the leading institutions and has a great program when it comes to family business, doesn't it?
Right. And the unique thing about this program is that it has two aspects to it. One is very financial based. Mm-hmm. And digs deep into the numbers and finding contribution margin. And the other half is psychological and how to deal with conflict and communication in family businesses. And it's more long-term strategic planning.
All right. So, as I've mentioned, you are Director of Hard Surface, and now they're rolling out this program. The news is that Beaulieu is launching, and actually I guess you've delayed announcing this because it sounds like you're ready to go and are shipping displays as we speak, but you're rolling out a program. Talk a little bit about what motivated Beaulieu to get into the hard surface business.
You know, it's no secret that carpet's losing market share to other flooring categories in general, and like most people, for the last 3 years, we were sort of in survival mode and just making sure we could get through the recession. Mm-hmm. But now things are getting better, and we decided to start focusing on the future and what our next moves would be, and LVT is the fastest growing category, so that was an obvious first step for us. And, you know, we've already been doing hard surfaces up in Canada for the past 7 years now, so they were very instrumental in shortening our learning curve and getting us going.
Yeah. It's interesting, that comment you just made. A little bit more history. Most people would know this, but Mika, obviously the daughter of Roger de Clark, and all of her siblings have gone off around the world and followed in Dad's footsteps, if you will, your grandfather's. And there's all these different businesses that kind of roll up under the name of BIG, which stands for Beaulieu International Group. For many years, people considered Beaulieu of America to be a little bit separate from that. But I guess in recent years, you've kind of pulled those a little closer together as a group, haven't you?
We are still very much separate from Beaulieu International Group.
Yes.
That's still most of my uncles over in Belgium,
right,
in Europe in general.
Mm-hmm.
Beaulieu America, Beaulieu Canada, and Beaulieu Australia, and also now Beaulieu Asia.
Okay.
Those are all within my immediate family with ownership under my parents.
I got you. Okay. So this product that you're selling, this luxury vinyl flooring, it's not coming then from one of your uncles. This is something that you sourced yourself. Is that right?
That's true. You know, we're sourcing it from different places, and, you know, even though we're not directly manufacturing it, we have engineers in the plants, and we are owning these products throughout the entire production process to our warehouse and then out into the field.
Okay, so there's designed by you guys, specifically made for you. It's coming out of China, right?
Yes, Asia in general.
Okay.
All the products that we're introducing are constructed and designed by us. We're not pulling anything off the shelf. Mm-hmm. So these are unique to Beaulieu.
Okay. And I've noticed that they're going to carry the Bliss name. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. So tell us a little bit more about how you plan to position these products at retail.
We have a good-looking display that we're coming out with. It's a double tower display with 12 SKUs on each side. And what we've done is we've made the middle panel with information on it. We've made it so that that can be removed, and the display is retrofittable with another 12 SKUs in the middle. Because I know floor space is very valuable real estate.
So some dealers will merchandise this with carpet on one side and LVT on the other, or will this just be separate in a whole other section of the store?
No, this display is purely dedicated to LVT.
Okay.
We are playing with the idea of doing a program and combining all of our products and offering a full package deal, but right now my job has just been focused on the LVT and making sure we do everything we need to get that out as effectively as possible.
All right. Now, most of the people that are picking this up and deciding to go with this display, they're current carpet customers of yours, right?
That's correct. This also opens up a whole new world of hard floor dealers only that we've never even been able to call on. So this is going to be a big opportunity for us.
Do you think that this LVF is going to be the beginning of more offerings in the hard surface category?
Absolutely. We're not just focused on LVF. You know, every category is an option for us.
Right.
Right now, this is what we've decided to focus on, but there will be more to come as we move forward.
And it makes sense, since this is the fastest growing hard surface category in the residential sector, isn't it?
That is correct.
Yeah. Okay. Now, will the sales force that will carry this, will this be the Beaulieu carpet sales force, or will it be a separate sales force?
Yeah. This is the existing sales force that we're using for now. That made the most sense.
Yeah.
With our logistics network in place that we have in our sales, it was the most obvious path to go. So we've chosen to use the same people, but we'll also be adding as we move forward.
Okay. Now, are you pleased with the initial number of stores that have picked up this display?
Yeah, we've had good success. You know, we've just officially announced this week, but we trained the sales force a little over a month ago, and we sent them out with some samples just to do sort of a soft launch and, you know, get some feedback from the field. And we've already had some good success. And on day one, we're already shipping out a good number of displays, so we're really happy about that.
Okay, Stan. Well, I appreciate you spending time with us again. Been talking to Stan Bouckaert, who's Director of Hard Surfaces with Beaulieu of America, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.